Where are we? I don't know where we are, man. This is strange. It's just like... It's like we're in another world. It's so bizarre. Hey, man, what's up? Not much, man. How about you? It's been a hot minute. How's that little trip of yours? Oh, it was great. The sights in Paris were amazing. Let's blow their minds. What if you perceive as reality isn't actually reality? Like, for example, what if the heel that we perceive as up is actually down, right? Because, like, when we see color, color doesn't exist. It's the sun rays hitting the atmosphere and reflecting off our eyes, and then sending signals to our brain, then to hit our eyes back again to create color. So it's the same thing for how shapes and leaves and stuff like that look. What if those things don't actually look the way they look? What if dogs, when they see a leaf, they don't actually look like a leaf? What if they look entirely different from what we see as a leaf? Because our brains, you say, but then why would a human see things similar? Because humans' brains, all of them, this is proven by the Mandela effect. If you really believe that the Mandela effect is just, just our brains making this up. If you believe that, that means that the Mandela effect proves that humans' brains work almost identical, meaning that they create the illusion of things. And that if they all went together and create illusion, most likely the illusions would be the same. So, what if what we perceive as a heel isn't actually a heel? What if the heel is actually like this, like a dent? And then what we call a dent is actually a heel. And you say, well, then gravity went... We perceive gravity as everything going down, but what if going to host the Earth? What if everything's going up? What if the Earth is actually up there, and we just see everything upside down? Right? And this may not make sense to you, right? This may not make sense. I may be blowing your mind too much. This may not make sense. You may not be able to perceive all this. But here's a perfect example. What if, since, brain signals, since I'm a Christian, so I believe, that, what the Bible says is true, so that, everything did have color, everything looked, the way it looked. But what if, for, if, you're not a Christian at all, for people out there that aren't Christians, I have a new conspiracy theory for you guys. What if the world is actually, and everything in it is see-through? And I would say that you can't perceive a world of see-throughness because see-through means there's no white, black, or any color at all. So then that means when you try to picture a clear world, you're always going to picture something on the other side that adds color. So it's impossible to picture a clear world because there's always going to be a little bit of color in there. So what if everything in this world is actually see-through? And theoretically, that actually would be true. Everything in this world is see-through, and then when we look at it, we create the color, the shape. We make it up. Our brain makes it up. And since human brains work so similar, we all perceive it as similar things. It's like the classic shower thought, hey, what I see as blue may not be the same blue you see. Dogs, when they look at a table, may not be seeing the same thing you're seeing. Not color-wise, but, like, shape-wise. It may look like they walk on thin air, and what they see as thin air is not what we see as thin air. Who knows, right? Like, what if everything is see-through? What if the ground... What if it's just this? What if humans don't have a physical look? Like, what if our hands don't look like this? What if our hands don't actually look like this? What if there's an extra finger right here that we can't see, can't feel, can't perceive, because everything that exists is created by our brains, and we exist in the see-through void that is just nothingness, and we make everything up. We make legit everything up. So then, therefore, we can have an extra finger and not know it, not feel it, not see it, nothing, and do any science to prove that it's there because we make up everything in our brains. What we see as factual could not be factual. What we see as a brick wall could actually maybe not even be a brick wall. What if things just don't exist? Why is it called pull in when you're parking? Hey, just pull in. Why is it called pull in? Because when you pull, you're going out, not in. Now you're going in towards yourself, but you're going out towards where you're going. So when you pull in, and also you're pushing the pedals. Sure, you're pulling the gear. Maybe I don't actually know how cars work. Never driven a car before, but I'm pretty sure that you pull the gear in. Therefore, pull in. Shouldn't it be pushing? Because the car is going forward, and when we picture push, we're picturing forward. When we picture pull, we picture backwards. So really, pull out makes sense. But pull in doesn't, because it should actually be called push in. I'm going to push in real quick. So why is it called pull in? Why?
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. A person
Stop it.
who
Stop it.
thinks
Shut
all the
up.
time-
Shut up.
person
Shut
who thinks
up.
all the time-
So, hold on. How did you guys even get like this? Well, originally, I hated shower thoughts, and he was one that was crazy about them, but now we both think of shower thoughts. Well, okay, then the follow-up question is, how did he think of shower thoughts? Like, what happened to him to think of shower thoughts? Oh, him? Yeah, he went to something called woke camp, and now he calls himself woke. When I say woke, I don't mean like, transgender and stuff. I mean like his mind has been opened up to unreal things. He met a person. He got there and visited, and a friend of his was actually there. His name was like Ryan or something, and they were like, close buds. But then they they both went the shower thought route and went crazy, kind of. And I think it's contagious because now I'm thinking of shower thoughts and I just can't stop. What happened to Ryan's family? Oh, I heard that like he drove his family madly and they kicked him out of the house, and they also kicked his brother out of the house because of the fact that he always followed his older brother around, and his older brother wants to get rid of him so badly, and there's just nothing he can do at this point except just deal with it. But yeah, no, Ryan and my brother over there went both to the same camp and came out with the shower thought mind. To be honest, I almost missed the days when he was normal. But hey, at least he opened my mind to the possibilities of this world. And now we're gonna tell you more. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.